Hey, what is up? Welcome back to Film Street. My name is Win.
I am PK.
And okay, so this movie, what do you actually think? Like before going to the cinema, what did you feel? Do you have any expectation, or were you just like, you know what? I haven't really dig deeper on the. I just seen the trailer and it looks great, and I wanna just watch it and see what are they going to,
I mean, we watched it like when it already had a few days come out, or about a week. So people were saying it's going to be great. People were saying that, well, I read online that the road was a main character. I didn't understand what that meant. And
What do you
then I
mean the
watched
road?
And then I watched the movie, and
What
I
do you mean the
understand.
road?
Like the road, like at the end, the third act
Oh,
has its
yeah.
own kind of character, and I
Like-
didn't understand what that meant at first,
Okay.
but now I understand it.
Wait. I get confused. Wait, my brain fogged for a little bit. The road
Yeah. At
scene.
the whole scene, people
Okay.
are like, "Oh, the road's like its own character in a way."
Oh, okay. Because when you said character, I was like, is there any guy that is
No.
code name as the road? And I'm like,
The actual road itself.
did
that
I
they
just
drive
miss
on.
that part?
It was very intense. People were saying it's like one of the best scenes of the year. I mean, I don't think it's the best scene of the year, but it's definitely very good.
I wouldn't say best scene of the year as well, but I would say that like at first I was just like, okay, this movie is good. I remember in your car I was saying that I don't know if I'm going to watch it again. It seems like it's something that is just good, excellent actually.
I mean, watch
excellent.
again maybe in like another few years, but
No, I feel like not another few years. Now I feel like I'm keen to watch it again somehow. But at first, when I was in your car, I was just like, I don't think I can watch it again because it's so long. It's so long.
It
I
is
mean, it's
long, but-
necessary that it's long, but at the same time, it's so long.
I think there are certain movies that are like 3 hours long that I'll rewatch all the time.
Which one is
Like
this?
like Endgame. I'll probably watch that at least 100 times.
Okay. But they
like
made
this
it like
movie-
compact. They made it like really compact.
Yeah, I think there are certain movies that are really, really good and really, really long, and sometimes they're easy to rewatch, and sometimes they're not as easy to rewatch, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it depends on, I guess, like, this one was what, 2.5? No, just over 2.5, I think. Or, it's about 2.5.
It's almost like 3 hours. Let's
Pretty
just say
much.
almost like 3 hours.
Yeah, like, it's long, and I really liked it, but I'm not going to rewatch it straight away.
Yeah, not straight away. But if a mate of mine was like, let's watch it, I might say, I'm actually going to say yes.
Yeah, okay, I could agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like the entire journey was really cool. You know,
think
like
the whole-
chasing and everything. And I love what I love about the movie is that it tackles like big issues like immigrant struggles, racism, politics, and like the systemic flaws.
And what's been going on with the world right now is
Yeah, it's kind of
interesting.
like relevant to what it's very timely.
I really liked the whole scene just of him just trying to charge his phone.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
In a way, I was watching, that whole part how they were like on the road, they were in the car driving, and then they made their way to the little dairy or whatever, and then they went upstairs and he's trying to like charge his phone and all that stuff. I was like picturing in my head, imagine if all of that was like a 10-minute one shot. That'd be kind of cool.
It would have been cool.
A long process to do, but it
Yeah.
would have been very, very cool.
One of the things that struck me the most in this movie. Oh, we haven't even mentioned the name.
Oh yeah, what's it called? Wait. Oh my god, because it's such a long title. I keep forgetting. One battle after another.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting it's such a long title.
Yeah, same. I mean, it's not a long title, but it's some. I don't know how my brain didn't comprehend with the title as well.
Yeah.
I was just like in it to the movie to the point that I forgot the title. So one battle after another, right? One of the scene, like first part of the movie, that struck me the most. Oh, by the way, this is such a horny movie.
Especially in the first time.
First few minutes, and we're
was
just
like,
like,
"Damn."
what is happening with this too? You know? But what struck me the most is that after she had a baby, right? She had a baby, she has a family, she still focused on herself.
Yeah, she didn't give up.
She's
fuck
a
about the
bit of a
family.
selfish.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the thing because she put her entire world to change, to make a change to the point that even though like she's already in a not really good place, but like let's say she already have a family, but she still was like me situation,
I'm
right?
also gonna say I think we are gonna talk spoilers, right?
Uh-huh.
So just
I mean,
just
this is the
warning.
podcast.
Yeah, just warning. So spoiler review, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say anything.
Sorry. I just want
Yeah.
just in case you were going to say some spoilers. Yeah.
Okay. One of my favorite part on the first part of the movie is the robbery part. You know, usually when someone is robbing a bank, they don't want to show their faces. But somehow, I forgot her name. One of the girls was like, "This is the look. This is what power looks like." When she said that,
Is that the robbery that got screwed up?
yeah, because she shot a black police officer,
Yeah.
which is kind of like you feel like a bit like, whoa, she actually is crossing the line, you know, because she shot someone from the community.
Was it because he was black, or just because she shot a police officer that everyone was shocked?
No, she shot the police officer because the police officer is obviously doing his job as a police officer.
Yeah.
So that's why she shot him.
Yeah.
And then she said like, don't move, because obviously he's still an officer.
Right.
So but it really the one that really struck to me is, why are they showing their faces? And
don't
then I kind of realized, I was like, okay, when she said this is what power looks like, it's because they don't give an F with the system anymore. The system is flawed.
Flawed.
The system is broken. So the system is broken. This is what you expect from us. This is what you expect from our community. So we're going to face it. We're going to do it, but with our face on. So I feel that's why she said, this is what power looks like, because we don't give an F about your broken system. Here, we do what you think, what we're meant to do. And here, we're facing it with our face, with our full face. And I was like, that is powerful.
Damn. That's deep.
Yeah. I was like, when I was sitting, I was like,
you
sure.
dove deep in there.
Oh, and also, did you realize, I think I mentioned it to you in the cinema, when they went into the car to drive away, their drivers are white.
But they've got some people they've got some people in their crew that like Bob. Well, it's not real name, it's not Bob. But
Yeah. Yeah, but like, I was like confused. I was like, all of the rubber people are black, and then their driver are white. I think they purposely did that. They did that on purpose.
I mean, the
English
girl
fine.
that was in the grocery store when everybody was getting captured, she was white.
Which one?
The one that works with them. They know how there was a montage of everybody getting pretty much killed off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had that white girl that was working with them closely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And weird thing is also, because I feel like this movie is talking about diving more about racism, right? Mm-hmm. So it's weird how is it Sean Penn? It's Sean Penn.
Yeah.
I really thought it was Robert De Niro.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, is it Robert De Niro? And I was like, no, I've watched this guy with Dakota Fanning movie. I know it's not Robert De Niro. It's
Is that
Sean
your
Penn.
fan cast?
It could be, maybe. So, yeah. So there's also like, because in the first part of the movie, wherein Sean Penn is obviously white, and then they're immigrants, and they have this in the movie. They have this secret group that they
The
can't be.
Christmas what's it called?
Yeah, they're all white men, right?
Yeah,
That they
yeah,
can't
yeah,
be
yeah.
stained.
Yeah.
by
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Or yeah, and it was a pretty big deal. But if you think about it, like him as white, and he needs to be like what he's been doing as like protecting his, I don't know, like his race or something.
His yeah.
Against the immigrants, against the people of color. But then he sexualized her in a way as well. He has fetishness towards her as well.
That part where he stood up and he had like in the beginning of the movie, I didn't expect that. Man had a
Yeah, when she said stand up, and I was
If you've
like,
seen
and
the
then she's
movie, you
not,
know.
yeah, and he's not standing up, and then she said like, not you, and I'm like, what the flip is happening?
I was like, this is a horny ass movie. What the flip?
Bro, it's like you hate them so much, but then again, you have fetish towards them. It's just crazy to think of.
Yeah.
You know? What do you like about it?
It was different but like in a way that it's like almost like it's kind of like relevant to what's happening in the world. First of all, I love Leo.
Oddly used.
Since like I think maybe 2019, he's only made like 4 movies. I think I've only seen 3 out of those 4. It's like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Have you seen that?
Is that with Brad Pitt
Yeah.
and also the girl from Substance?
Yeah, and then Don't Look Up, and then this one. Oh, what was the other movie that he made?
He's
in that
always
time?
been an excellent actor.
Picks his movies like very carefully. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, at least he won an award now for what award was he trying to get that he never gotten, and then up until he did that movie of like a wilderness type of movie.
Yeah, he got an Oscar for that one.
Yeah,
The
but it took him
Revenant,
so Reverend. No,
No, not Revenant. Something. It starts with an R.
Revenant. I thought it was
Or
Revenant.
maybe it is Revenant. It
Yeah.
starts with an R.
Yeah, yeah. It's quite crazy that he's never got an Oscar before.
How many does he have?
I mean, now he obviously he have now
Yeah.
maybe couple.
Have
Do you
seen
reckon
his
he has
movie
couple now?
Now, Catch Me If You Can.
No.
Such a good Steven Spielberg.
Have you watched his movie Titanic?
Yes.
I know a mate that hasn't watched Titanic.
I
yet.
didn't. It's not my thing.
Oh wow!
It's
I mean,
alright.
it makes
It's
it
good.
will break your heart,
It's good, but it's like,
and you're gonna be pissed at Rose.
was this for the door thing? Or
Yeah, the door thing.
I swear
Of
they,
course, it's the door
I swear
thing.
they did tests and like they proved that he couldn't go on it.
They could switch.
Such cold water though. It's so hard to switch.
Switch. I don't care. Someone is dying.
Yeah, yeah.
Switch, bro. Switch with Jack.
I don't know if you agree with this. I think it was very fast paced for what it was.
It
Or
is
at least it
fast-paced.
felt fast paced. I really love.
Fast paced but slow burn with the story.
Yeah, I love how it was like the Willa and Bob. They each had their own kind of like storylines in the film, and you were following along with both, and I was engaged in both. Bob hilariously just trying to find her, and then you've got her, at the nun place. What was it called exactly?
Yeah,
Little
the
safe
non-
house.
Yeah, kind of safe.
I love
house.
the whole idea of like, how they had that massive 16-year time gap and their problems are slowly coming back. Bob was hilarious. This is so
Bob was
funny.
hilarious.
I think people are saying Oscar nomination, but I don't think so. I don't think it's Oscar
Could
nomination,
do.
but it's
I think he could do. Like this movie is so promising because like what I said, after I marinated, I was like, okay, when? How come a lot of people likes this? Aside from what your first observation about the movie, about what is the purpose of the movie, what is the value of the movie, what does the movie contribute to the society and also in the filming industry. And it hits. It hits all of that dots. And I'm like, okay, so that is why some people are saying that this, like what you said before, people are saying that it's a movie of the year. Are you the one that said that to me?
no.
Okay, you're not the one. I've seen a couple of TikToks. They saying that this is literally one of the best movie of the year, and they're saying as well that this is a movie that they're gonna study. So I'm like, okay.
I do agree with
They use Vista Vision as well, which is haven't been used the film camera or something that haven't been used since 1960s.
I do agree with like this movie could be studied in schools, 100%. I don't think it's movie of the year. I don't think it's like my favorite movie of the year. No one's going to agree with that. Everybody's different.
Are you
But-
saying Lilo and Stitch?
No, Thunderbolts. I was saying Thunderbolts. That's my
Thunderbolts.
favorite movie of the year. But I don't think this.
Why do I
movie-
feel like Thunderbolts? I haven't really watched Thunderbolts.
honestly think you'll.
I
like
actually
it.
tried, but
I sh-
I think I clicked it at 11 p.m. So it wasn't really the best time for me to watch it because I'm
Yeah.
slowly
I
taking the bed.
I showed Sui, who's from Japanese. I saw Japanese from Japan. I showed her the movie, and she hates that type of stuff, and she loved it. She said she really liked it.
How come the end was it perceived by people in a good way? Because I thought you said that it's a flop.
Like in terms of like box office, just because of I think Marvel, they just put so much stuff out that people have. But it did really well on Disney Plus, and people got great reviews. Everybody
Okay.
really enjoyed
I
it.
want to double check that.
But yeah, it got 391 million worldwide. I don't know why I know that exactly, but that's exactly what it made. It made its budget back, but you know, it's obviously not a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Going back to the movie, what do you think about the mom? About her character in general?
I was actually waiting for her to pop up again, but she didn't.
Yeah, I was waiting for her to come back and do, but
I thought she would do some Avengers in-game portal scene and just come through.
yeah, and then
Music
just like
starts playing.
yeah, and tell. But then again, it was
She's alive though, eh?
she's. I'm not really sure now. The letter, I don't know if the letter is recent or he's been keeping it for so long and waiting for his daughter to grow up.
Unless they're doing some sort of sequel, but I highly doubt.
I highly doubt that. I think this is something that you have to just do as standalone.
Yeah.
Because
Has Leonardo ever done a sequel? I don't think so.
I'm not really sure. But you know what I think about the mom, her obsession was valid mainly because it's a generational problem. It's been a generational that is passed on by pass on. So you wouldn't be surprised if there is someone who can't really stop chasing or having basically obsession. You can't really stop someone having an obsession about it because it's an ongoing situation. And she's not really a good mom, I would say.
It's
Not a
horrible, mom.
horrible
No
mom.
offense to the mom.
I mean,
but
she said that she wasn't really expecting a child, but then again, it's there,
yeah,
you know. But
it's a good dad though.
amazing dad,
Fantastic dad.
amazing dad. I mean, the real dad is shit though. Sean Penn.
Yeah.
Okay. So overall of the movie, what you don't like, what you hate? Because I'm about to say like the most like the morals that I got from the movie, the lesson or something. Do you call them morals?
I mean, I can't pinpoint exactly things that because I personally give it a 9 out of 10. Mm-hmm.
I would say 9 out of 10 as well.
I mean, I don't mind the runtime, but it definitely could have been short, and I still wouldn't have mind.
Oh, this is what I think about runtime, because that's what people are hating. It's too long.
Oh, I don't hate it. Like, it can be shorter.
I mean, I
and
don't
I'm
hate
sure
it.
You can make it work, and I'll be fine with it. But yeah,
There's two things about runtime. Like, yes, you can do a 3-hour movie, yes, but sometimes I would consider like some movies that's like 3 hour. Like, bro, I feel like sometimes it's too much for a movie. Why not just make a limited series instead?
yeah.
Yeah, because like it's so good that when you put it in 3 hours, it's still good, but it felt too long. But we wanted to make it more than 3 hours, so why not just make a limited series?
Actually,
I would love it for a limited series.
I think I would prefer it as a movie, but I don't disagree with people saying it should be a limited series. Like,
I see what's your point.
yeah.
Yeah. So, what else you don't like about the movie, or
That's
for you,
kind
it's
of,
like,
I really did like it.
it was fun because it's a bit adventurous at the same time. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
I
just
mean, I know
follow
there
the
was some
entire-
political stuff that I didn't fully understand. That didn't mean I didn't like it. I just I need
what
to
you
be
did
more.
not fully understand.
Oh no, there were a couple things that towards the start that I just didn't fully understand what they were doing, why they were doing it, and I slowly understood why. I'm just not very knowledgeable when it comes to that stuff, and I need to educate myself more.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. I need to be educated more.
I think everybody needs to get educated more in a little bit of stuff. Like, not everybody's going to understand everything that goes on
Yeah,
in the world.
yeah.
But
I mean, I'm people of color, but at the same time, I grew up in the Philippines, where in majority of us are people of color, so we don't really have that kind of insane struggle up until actually we moved to another country where we are seen in a different way.
yeah, yeah.
You know? But that's why also at the same time, because we're watching something that is like basically talking about racism and everything, and then there's a guy behind me that was knocking
Yeah.
my chair,
And yeah.
and he's white man. So I got scared a little
Oh,
bit.
really?
I
Got
got
scared?
scared a little bit because I was like, why is? Because like, bro, I keep on looking at your legs. I was like, you're tall enough, but you're not hitting the other chair.
Yeah.
This guy keeps hitting on my chair. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, when I went to remember I was supposed to go to the bathroom, but then I said like, I'll just go to the bathroom at your place. It's because
Yeah, I
when I was about to go to the bathroom, When I was walking, I saw him and he looked at me, and I'm like, okay, I'm
Oh
not gonna
shit!
go
I
to.
didn't. Yeah. I
He
didn't.
just, he probably, it's probably nothing. It's just my mindset. Like, but this is the thing. Like, people of color always have this kind of like thinking of like act fast. Like, I would rather pee at your place than in the cinema where a guy that's been knocking my seat is standing outside the bathroom and we locked eyes. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay, no. I'm heading to your place. That's where I'm gonna piss. Just to be safe.
Oh.
Yeah, those kind of feelings should not be there, you know, like but then we live in this kind of world and
Yeah.
the biggest moral that I got in this movie, which kind of like after watching the movie, I when I was sitting in your car, I realized this, and I'm like, okay, I think this is what they want us to see, but they don't want to put it in our faces. You know Sean Penn, right? Sean
Yeah.
Penn's character is the real dad of Willa.
Yeah.
Willa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Willa. He
But you
hated
can
that.
see he hated it
Yeah, of
because
course.
he has a group of old people that pass on the generation of saying that you can't be stained, you can't have a hookup at all, you can't, and even have a mixed biracial kid is even like worse. They want to eliminate the kid because for them it's they're basically making their secret society, their prestigious elite society as a joke if one of the member have a child.
Yeah.
Like
Of
I think
course.
they would kick you off if you have an affair with a colored person, but if you have a child, it's even worse.
And they killed him.
And they killed him.
They killed
Yeah,
him.
and you can see. I thought that he's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna drive away and bring this girl to another place, and he will have like a reckoning, like awakening of be like, this is my child. You know, I did, bro. No, he's rotten to the core.
Yeah.
He
Like.
was just rotten to the core because he believed that it is actually not right to have a kid that is biracial. So you can see it's a white man that have a DNA with the biracial kid.
Yeah.
So they're linked by blood. They're linked by DNA. And then at the ending, instead of Willa talking to Leo and saying, Leo, you're not my father. Like we're not linked together. We're not DNA.
Does he
We
actually
don't
know? Towards
I
the movie,
don't
didn't
even know.
He didn't
They don't even tackle anymore because for her, the relationship is much stronger than the DNA.
Yeah.
So, and then it clicks to my head on why. What is the main purpose or main point of this movie? It showed that Sean Penn's character, which is a white man, and then Willa is a biracial mixed girl. They're linked through DNA, but the hate is there.
Yeah.
So even though they're by blood, they're linked together, the hate is there. It didn't work, right? Like we always think that if you guys are blood related, there will be like a awakening or like something within you because you have a DNA that's like the same. And then we have Leo, which is a complete different white man that doesn't have any DNA linked with Willa,
He's just an honest, genuine guy.
but they have a good relationship. So I feel like the movie is saying that even though you're not DNA'd, we could all live together. We could have a good relationship if we don't look at each other by color. So that's why Leo is white, the girl is mixed, but they have a good, beautiful relationship as daughter and father.
Is that what you think the director was trying to tell?
I think so. Like it just like a contrasting. The other one has the DNA, but it didn't work because of the hate of the society. And then they probably think that it wouldn't work having a colored person and white person in living together because that's why racism exists. Because obviously superiority and everything, yada yada yada. But we have this relationship which is Leo and Willa, Bob and Willa that worked. They're not even like DNA match. But they managed to have this beautiful relationship of daughter and a father. So when I was looking at this, I was like, okay, I think that's what they're trying to say. Though you can actually live in harmony. You know? That in that room, there's no racism, but they're two different race, two different color, but it worked.
It worked because
It's
they're
working.
not related by blood, but they still love each other, and that's what
Yeah.
they're trying to say.
Yeah.
Did you get all that on your own just from watching it?
Yeah. After watching the movie, I was like, okay, that's actually like, because they never talk about Bob being not a dad, and I was like, why are they not tackling it?
He
Why are
still
they not?
thinks he's probably the real dad, but it
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
that's why I
yeah.
was like, why are they not opening it? Because it's such a big deal. But then I guess because what they're trying to say in the movie is that it doesn't matter if you're linked by DNA, not because just your DNA link, you have to like the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it should be more than that. It should be more than DNA linked. It should have like a harmonious relationship, and it could work between two colors.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what I thought.
Fuck. So you got all that just from watching it?
Yeah.
No research or anything?
No research on that one.
Fuck.
Yeah, because I was watching.
I get what you mean. Like you say that, I get what you mean. Like this, like the relate. So he's not the real dad, obviously.
Yeah, not
but
a real
they
dad.
don't tackle it because they don't care, because they still love each other.
Yeah, so it's basically showing two different relationship of white person and a colored person, link by blood, but it's not working because of hate. And then you put these two people that's literally not even linked by blood, but they like each other. So you could see like, hey, it could actually work. We could actually live in the same planet without hate and racism. I think that's what they're trying to portray. And that's why I was like, because it pops in my head when I was like, why are they not talking about that he's not the real father? And
they
I'm
don't
like,
care.
okay, because if they talk about him not being a real father, then it kind of tarnish the idea of what they're trying to persuade in the
Yeah.
story. And also, yeah. So I was like, okay, that's actually cool. Because normally in a movie, they will inject the part where in like, I'm not your father, but I
adapt
love
it,
you
yeah.
still. Could still work. But
I'm trying to
we
think
don't
like where would
really
they
have-
even put that scene in, because
at the very
after
end.
they finally reunite, they kind of just leave, and then it cuts to them in their house
They
all
continued
happy.
being a father and daughter.
Yeah, I'm trying to think I don't even think they'd have. It's hard to. They might have even had a scene where they filmed that, but runtimes and probably cut it down. It doesn't even seem necessary to mention, and because of that reason that you said, but also because of the two scenes linked together, it just doesn't look like they'd match. Like, you
Yeah,
can't just
I
put
feel
it
like
in.
if you put it in there, it's just like,
It's pointless.
yeah, it's pointless. And aside from that, like it might kind of, you know, I forgot the term. It wouldn't serve as
A purpose.
a purpose, and it might not hit the impact that they want
Hit the same way.
people to feel.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For that one, I was like, "Whoa, okay, good job."
I think I'm not to spoil for you, but for the audience, I did see people online comparing this, like having this movie release the same week as the latest Peacemaker episode is just wild. Because without spoiling it, do you know what the latest episode's about?
No.
It tackles a lot of like racism and stuff. Mm-hmm. But when you watch, you'll understand. But
Okay, I'm gonna start watching it.
yeah, I know people that have seen it will get what I mean.
Did you know that apparently, based on what I saw here, DiCaprio admitted that the physical demanding role left him exhausted, especially as he struggled with executing many of the film stunts. So, makes sense.
What, jumping off the building?
I don't know if it's one of them, but like he tried to do the stunts, but obviously he's old.
Jumping out. Well, what sounds here? Jumping out of the car.
I guess running as well and everything.
Running.
I mean, he didn't. I don't know if he did all of his stunts, but it said that it exhausted him. So I don't know if he managed to do all of his stunts or he tried his best, but because he's, as we all know, he's getting old.
Yeah.
So I guess, obviously, it's gonna be a struggle for him, health-wise, physical.
How
wise.
old is he? He's in his what, 50s,
I think he's
right?
in his 50s. Yeah. Sean Penn is ripped.
Sean Penn. That's like
He's ripped. When I was like, I don't I don't remember him as ripped guy. But when he was walking away, going back to his car after dropping Willa, I was like, wait, did he actually just went to the gym crazy for this role?
Yeah, people are saying he could get his third Oscar. Do you know what I read yesterday? Apparently, one of his Oscars, he melted it down and gave it to someone as like a bullet or something.
Oh, you need to fact check that because
No,
that's a
it's
bit crazy. A bullet.
something like
And
that.
he lives in America.
Let me have a look.
What? But this is another one. Did you know how Sean Penn read his script?
How?
He he read the entire script for the film while dripping naked on the floor after a shower.
He wa- I mean, you gotta read what you gotta do.
He
I guess.
described the script as a page turner that captivated him immediately. Bro, this is something like we don't really share.
I found this. So, in 2022, Sean Penn vowed publicly that he would melt down his Oscar if the Academy didn't allow Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, sorry if I say that wrong, to speak at the Oscars. Later, he offered one of his Oscars to Zelensky as a symbolic gesture, saying it would be melted down to bullets to be used in Ukraine's defense. I doesn't say if he actually did it or not, but yeah, that's what he said.
That is crazy. I don't know what to say. And Chase Infinity, which is Willa, she's a trained kickboxer and former instructor.
And
And
it's
did
her
you know she's
first, like,
25 years old already? And she's
Really?
playing the role of a 16-year-old?
I mean, they still make those. Like,
Yeah, I
they,
know.
they do all the time.
I just did not expect that. I thought they're going to get someone that is really young.
And it's her, like, she did like one Apple TV movie, but besides that, it's like her first ever proper feature film. And it's with Leonardo DiCaprio himself.
Controversy-wise, they said that filming in Sacramento involved clearing a homeless encampment to allow for production. And it sparks discussions about the ethical implication of such actions, you know?
How do you even manage to do that? Clear that road, you know what I mean?
I mean, they can actually do that, bro.
I know they
and
can,
they can
but,
just like
like-
put like a place where there's a lot of food, and obviously, if you're in an encampment, do you call it encampment? Sometimes food is lacking. So if someone says like, "Oh, we're filming here, leave your stuff. We can use it for props," and you get like 10 days free plays with food and stuff, I would vow and go.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, use this place. I need to eat.
Yeah, yeah.
There's always when a superior ranking in the society can manipulate the bottom part of the society, because the bottom part of the society, they're just trying to find somewhere to hook on, because if you don't have money, whoever will give you money, even like voting, and that's happening in the Philippines. A lot of like people in the poverty line, if a politician was like, I'll give you 500 pesos, which is like 20 bucks, but the 20 bucks can go a long way just for you to vote me, they would do that. That's why there is also a conversation between the people that works in the middle class, and they're like, can you please just make the people who can only vote are the people that pay tax? But then again, you're taking the power from the bottom part of the society. They also have a voice. They're also part of the world. They're also part of the country, I mean. So we can't really take that rights because it's their rights to vote. But the thing is, it's so easy to manipulate the people in the poverty line, mainly because of money and people that is above. So if, for example, with this one, whatever that the filming crew would promise them or tell them that there's a buffet, they would probably say yes. And it's not really a bad thing because at the end, I mean, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong because I've never been into that kind of situation, but they're just using the place for filming. I don't think that's really bad, but it's quite sad that you push away like
As
people
long
that are
as,
in there.
as long
But
as you're giving
it's,
them a home or like a place to stay for the
as
meantime.
long that it's done correctly with respect for them, and you see them eye to eye in the same level, and not see them as a lower than you, then that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You move them to a safer spot at least, and I'm sure they're fine with it. There'll be people that wouldn't have been fine with it though, but you can't please everyone. I didn't see a single bad review.
I was trying to find it.
I mean, they're
I was
just
doing
like
my best to find it.
you already talked about. People were saying they thought
Long.
it was too long.
Yeah, they
and
said
that's-
162 minutes, a bit too much to be honest. Could have been a series. Oh, yeah, see? Could have been a series, a limited series. Trying to follow this plot gave me whiplash. Non-linear storytelling is wild. Huh? I don't agree with that.
I get what they mean. I also
Non-linear-
don't agree with it, but I understand.
Not gonna lie, some of the violence and nudity made me squirm. It is actually squirmy.
It wasn't that bad.
It was weird, like in the first part. We're like, what the flip?
What was the first part?
The boner scene.
I thought that was kind of funny.
It is funny, but it was like, what are we actually getting into? Because I've watched the
Oh.
trailer, but I've never really like dig
What
deep.
kind of movie is this? We got
Yeah.
3 hours of
I
this.
was like-
Okay.
And it actually kept on happening, like Leo and the baby mama.
I think it was like
so in together.
the
Hey.
first act they were just horny, and then it just got
And Sean
and
Penn
then
is horny
the
as
horny
well.
just disappeared afterwards, like when it got to like the time jump.
Yeah. Cinematography is stunning, but a bit overwhelming sometimes. Too much visual.
I
Bro, I
disagree.
disagree with that.
I disagree.
It was done good ass.
like it's not the one like the greatest cinematography of all time, of course not, but it was just like it was good, like it's
Yeah.
there's no issues
Yeah.
with it.
I mean,
It's not
for them
bad.
to reuse, like, this is the thing that I love about like filmmakers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine that. Paul Thomas Anderson was like, okay, I can see my visual, but it wouldn't work with any other cameras. It would work with VistaVision.
What is VistaVision?
So VistaVision is a high-resolution format not used theatrically since 1961 to achieve a unique visual style and enhance the film's cinematic experience. I don't know what that is because I've never used VistaVision, but I haven't watched any other movies that's done by VistaVision, I think, because it's 1960s and stuff. I probably watched some 1960s, but not that one. But this is the thing that I love about like filmmakers. Filmmakers have that feeling like, okay, it would not capture the emotion that I want to push forward if we're using this kind of camera. We need to do something different. We need to use something this. We need to have like this depth. We need to have like this blurriness in the background and yada 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 in order for me to convey and push forward the idea that is in here so that you can feel and you can see. You're welcome. And in his head, VistaVision is the one that could actually carry my idea to reality. And that's why I applaud a lot of filmmakers. That's actually very specific when it comes to even like the equipment that they use. It's just like crazy how they manage to be like, okay, I know what it looks like, and the only thing that can do it is this one. And I'm like, wow.
It's like
Thank you so much,
Christopher Nolan with his
filmmakers.
IMAX cameras.
Yes.
In
If
a
they
way.
feel like it's something that IMAX.
I didn't realize this movie was made for IMAX too. It's screening in IMAX.
Oh, wow.
See, if I was to rewatch it, I would only do it if it was an IMAX.
Yeah, if they said it's IMAX and you know that the director is great, you know there's a reason why,
Yeah.
you know? Okay, moving on to the fan casting. Oh, my favorite part of the podcast, aside from yapping about what I love about it. With this fan cast, you should start.
I've only got 3.
We have 4 characters, fam.
Who's the 4? Oh no, are you talking about the sensei?
No, the mom, the daughter,
So
the Sean Penn's character, and Leo.
so I did Leo, Lockjaw, Willa, and the sensei. That's all I did.
Oh, you go with Sensei.
I
not
went with
Baby
sensei
Mama.
instead of the mom. Yeah, I went with sensei instead of the mom.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so for Leo, I actually put Tobey Maguire, which Tobey Maguire
I could see that.
and
I
Leo
can see that.
are actually best friends.
Yeah, they're best friends,
Best
yeah.
friends, which is so
Yeah,
sick.
even when they're young, I saw some.
And I need to see Toby in more movies, man.
I think he can work with that because Toby has the charm and also like lostness. Like
Yeah.
he can be lost.
Yeah, yeah.
He can look rugged as well. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, he can. As Lockjaw, I put Daniel Craig. You know,
Okay, Daniel
James
Craig from James
Bond.
Bond.
James
Yeah.
Bond, yeah, yeah, I put him.
That's good as well. I can see that toughness and being irritated about like, you know,
Yeah.
he looked kind of racist. He can do that.
For Charlene Willer, I only put this person down because I spent a good 15 minutes trying to find somebody who I think could play her, and I couldn't play it, and I couldn't find anyone. This is the first person that came to my mind, is Zendaya. I couldn't find anybody else that I thought would suit. So I put Zendaya as like a possible, but I
Okay.
don't really know.
How come I
100%.
felt like you would choose Zendaya without? When I was like thinking, who would it be? I know that you would pick Zendaya.
Why is that?
Secret.
Why is that?
Should we say it in here? I don't want to say it in here, you nincompoop.
What? Why?
Oh, it's just that I feel like Zendaya is a easy choice.
That's yeah.
If you
exactly why.
think about biracial mixed kid, it's always gonna be Zendaya. People always think about Zendaya. She's like the front face of it.
Yeah, well, that's why I picked it because I couldn't really find anybody else. I didn't want to pick Zendaya.
There's heaps, bro.
I couldn't. I couldn't. I just couldn't find anybody. But as the sensei, I put Josh Brolin.
I don't know who that is.
He was in did Sicario, Thanos.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah, yeah. He was in
What just
weapons.
said
He was in
Thanos
weapons.
in-
He was in weapons.
And he's also in Black Phone. Oh no. Weapons, yeah. Sorry.
Weapons. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my fan casting for One Battle After Another. Did I say the title correctly?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So for the role of Sean Penn, I put Hugh Grant.
Okay.
Still, I really like him to be like, because now that I've seen him in Heretic, I can see that he can be like that guy instead of just like a rom-com boy next door kind of vibe. And for Leo's role, Bob,
But did you put Hugh Grant as like the Conjuring fan cast as well?
was one.
Oh, it was one. Yeah, yeah.
Was
yeah.
one. For the Leo, Bob, for the Bob role, I put Charlie Hunnam.
Who's that?
He's the guy in the upcoming Monster series.
How do you say his name?
Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hun. Oh, Hun.
He looks rugged as well. I feel like
Oh, this guy. The Knight. He was in that Knight movie. Arthur, King Arthur. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
I
So
can-
that guy.
yeah.
And then for the mom, I'm putting Aja Naomi King, which is the girl from How to Get Away with Murder. I just see her like she can be so strong and she is so sexy.
How do you say her name?
Aja Naomi King. She have this like oozing appeal. And since the girl, the baby mama is a sex symbol of the show, I would put her because she have that kind of like charisma.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then for Willa. For Willa, when I was watching this, she already popped in my head. Amandla Stenberg.
Okay, Amanda.
Amandla. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
What's the last name?
Stenberg. She is the girl from the movie The Hate You Give. And it's all about racism as well. So I was like, okay, give her this one. And she's also 25 years old.
I can't find a picture. It's not loading.
She is also the girl from The Darkest Minds. That was supposed to be the next big thing. That is like same as Hunger Games and stuff. But she's Rue in Hunger Games. The kid
right,
that
right.
passed away.
Okay.
So she's now 25, same age as Willa. So at first I was like, maybe she's too old for the role. But then when I saw Willa is actually 25, I was like, okay, she's perfect for the role. And she also have the under her belt, The Hate You Give, which is a racism
Is that a movie?
movie with KJ Apa. KJ Apa is the boyfriend, and the dad was
KG
so
Upper, he's the New Zealand guy, right?
Yeah.
In Riverdale?
Dale, yeah.
Okay.
And they're a couple, so it's a biracial couple relationship, and then the dad was a bit confused because the dad was like, so you don't find me attractive? You know, like the dad
Yeah.
would be like, you don't find black people attractive because you're bringing a white boy in the house? Thank you guys so much. We've been sidewaysing so much.
But that's all right though. That happens
Yeah.
sometimes.
The bad plot, I don't know if you have one
Oh, I do have one.
or
but,
we have a miss in this
well,
episode.
miss. I did have one, but I'll save it for next week.
Okay. See you guys. Have an
Goodbye.
amazing day. Time.
Goodbye.